And alongside me today is Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Ali. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, well, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause. The right-hander in the middle will take guard for the first ball. Conway will be his partner today, starting at the non-striker's end.
Couldn't get it through the field. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Huge edge. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. There'll be runs here. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Edged it. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions.
Clarkson, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Great shot. At least one on offer.
End of the first over. The score is now 2-1.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Finds the edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Return from out on the boundary, good fielding. Can't get that outside the ring field. Doesn't beat the infield.
Into the second over, the batting team are now on 7 for 1.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh, geez, that's a shot. This is wonderful batting. Some great power stroke making.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Oh, superb timing.
We can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Shot. Should be runs here. Shot, at least 2 on offer.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Going with spin now. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Onto that early, that could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Missed it. That was a chance. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
Hetmeyer coming in the middle order. Fine looking left-handed batter as well. Can play shots all around the ground.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Finds the fielder with that shot. Misses everything. There could be a couple if they hustle. Hussain recovers well in that over. Gets back on track with an economical over.
Would have expected a bit more aggression that over. The run rate hasn't really gone up. Need to capitalise on their time at the crease now.
Gets that away.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Edged. That's gone. Fine catch by the wicketkeeper. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
New man at the crease will look to settle into his innings quickly and work the ball around. He's got their tail up.
Nicely played. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Great timing right off the knee of the bat.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Driven through cover, just the one. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Great shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb. How will he reply?
Nicely played. Runs one. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Nice shot. Runs possible. Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away.
That was a good, strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
They'll get at least one here.
End of the over. The score is now 41-3.
Edged it. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions.
The left-hander, middle-order batter at the crease, will be watchful early on.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Missed it. Stumping opportunity.
Jadeja, the lefty, is at the crease, just about ready to start.
Shot. Should be runs here. It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. A much better over that one. Good bowling. Managed to find a little bit from the pitch and kept it. Batters quiet.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Great shot. At least one on offer. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Massive outside edge. There'll be runs here. There could be a couple if they hustle. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Boomer back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Thick edge. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Well played, could be a quick single. Nice shot, runs possible. Nicked it.
End of the ninth over. The batting team are now.
Last over of this inning. There's no point defending now. Mulder coming on. Obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. No. Terrible shot. Great shot through the gap. Edged it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers... They're going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. They'll get at least one here. He's quick onto that in the infield. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great shot. At least one on offer.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
Into the first over, the batting team.
Curran, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Change of bowling, the medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Massive outside edge. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Huge edge. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Might look to go big again here.
Nicked it. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Caught, and that's stuck.
New batter in, but we'll have to wait a bit before facing his first ball.
Jadeja, the spinner, coming into the attack. Going with pace now.
The fast bowler comes into the attack.
Straight drive, mid-off, he cut that one off. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
The right-hander, new man to the crease.
Can't get that outside the ring field. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Nice shot, runs possible. Mulder taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Yeah, well played, could be a quick single. Couldn't get it through the field. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. There could be a couple if they hustle. Johnson finishes an economical over and walks away. With a wicket, which was fully deserved.
3 overs gone and working the ball around nicely. The occasion boundary. They're off to a steady start.
Chance to run 2. Conway showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. Worked away. That's a nice single. There'll be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield. Finds the fielder with that shot. Expensive over that one. There's going to need to be a serious tactical rethink. The batter's confidence is really growing.
4 overs completed and the batters are doing enough at the moment. What can they do in the next few?
Nicely played. Runs 1. That's a solid shot. shot. Should be runs here. Edge, but it drops safely. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Into the fifth over, the score is now 28 for 2. Change of bowling, the right armour is coming into the attack. Change of bowling, the left armour is coming into the attack.
Edged, what a ball. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Gone, great catch.
The middle order left-hander taking guard. He's a fine player to watch. They want to settle into his work quickly.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Nicely played. Great shot. At least one on offer. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early. Well timed. And 4 runs.
Klassen will be happy with that over. As a captain, that's the sort of reply you need from a bowler after being tapped around a bit.
The bowlers have kept the run rate in check. Batters have rather played within themselves, though, I think. Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Round about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Massive outside edge. Straight to the fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward. And dispatches it to the boundary.
Completion of the over. It's going to be really hard to get back on track from here. Tough to save the match now.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Curran back into the attack. Duminy gets all of that. Pierces the infield and races to the boundary for 4. The crowd love that one.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. They'll get at least one here. Huge edge. That's the end of the over. A poor one that leaves the game firmly in the batter's hands. It's not quite over yet, but the bowlers need to finish the remaining overs well.
The batters have done okay after the power play, finding the gaps, the occasional boundary. They haven't had it all their own way, though.
Big edge.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Thick edge. Nicely played. Runs 1. Two straight and punch through the leg side.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Mulder has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Cuts that off well in the infield. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's a solid shot. Jadeja coming back into the attack. Atkinson will bowl the final over the match. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Just 2 to win.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Was quick onto that in the infield. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. edge, but it drops safely.
That was a good, strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.